We're here to honor Senator Pierre De Bané, who was the first Canadian Arab Member of Parliament elected in 1968. And he went on not just to be the first Canadian Arab Member of Parliament, but also the first minister in then Prime Minister Pierre Trudeau's government. And he then went on to be the first senator from the community as well. He served 45 years, and we're here to honor him. And he broke the ground for the 7 Canadian Arab Members of Parliament that are joining us here tonight. And it is, in fact, a momentous occasion for the community, and we're privileged to have all these members here with us tonight.
What is just as important as listening is the fact that as a member of Parliament, you are the voice. You are the voice of your constituents and your region in Parliament.
The bar is set too high with the Honorable Pierre De Bané. I hope we will have the time, the energy, and the will to serve as much as he served this great country. So thanks to him and thanks to the organizers.
My background is Syrian. My father is Syrian, and I was born in Syria. And what's happening in Syria right now, it's, there's no words for that. But I'm very, very proud to be part of a government like Canada, that we, with a drop in the ocean, what we did, but 25,000 life, that we saved those lives, and there is still more to come.
We also have a lot of work to do to help them learn English or French, get jobs, because I am confident that just as our refugees from the past succeeded and thrived in Canada, so will our latest wave of Syrian refugees. But they need all of our help to get jobs, to learn languages, to settle down in our wonderful country. I've been talking to a number of you who are talking about fundraisers and helping out. So thank you in advance for all the work that I know you're doing on Syrian refugees, and thank you for the work you've already done. It's a great national project, but we need every Canadian to pitch into the task.
There is strength in diversity. This is an immigrant-absorbing country. This is a country made of immigrants. So the fact that all these voices come together is very important, that in the end the laws and the decisions that are being made are reflective of everyone who lives in this country, so that we all feel included, so that we all feel we have a voice, so that we feel that we are enfranchised in this society.
We come from Arab countries, and the National Council will be happy and proud to host us, because they are looking for a mutual relation in order to have a mutual service with us and with them. How can we help Canada, and how can we help the Arab countries, the country that we came from?
Like many Canadians, I have multiple identities. They give me a privilege, but they also give me a responsibility. The privilege that they give me is a wider perspective. The responsibility that they give me is that I must represent this proud identity with dignity and grace.
And we want to be your voice. We want to make sure that we're building bridges in the Middle East. We want to make sure that we're building great relationships, economic ties, and thank you for that, for being a part of that as well. Also, I'm very proud to be serving in this government. It's a historic moment to have so many MPs from Arabic descent, from Somali descent, the first Somali MP. Thank you.
ايفنت مثل هيدي كمان it highlights قديش الحكومة عم تعملنا، وقديش نحن لازم بالمقابل نعطي هالبلد ونقدم ونعطي من كل قلبنا ونقدر شو عملت لنا كندا. وإذا أنا وغيري وصل، كل واحد فيه يوصل ويصير بالبرلمان الكندي ويشتغل لبلاده ويشتغل لكندا كمان.
I would say to newcomers of all backgrounds that Canada is a country that is a land of opportunity. It's a country that embraces differences, embraces diversity, and uses diversity as a source of strength, not as a source of weakness. And that Canada believes in the rule of law, believes in welcoming everyone, and a Canadian is a Canadian is a Canadian at the end of the day.
This is the first time that in the Parliament of Canada we have such a large number of Arab Canadians, women and men, which is greatly important to our community, greatly important to Canada, and greatly important to the world. So it means that Arab Canadians are just like any other community. They're accepted, they're represented, they represent others in their communities, in their areas. And this is great contribution that we need to be proud of.
The generation born today will have so much more opportunities than their parents and their grandparents before them. And so the 7 members that we see today are just the start. And they're educated here. Many of them are now born here. They're professionals. We see doctors and lawyers and engineers, and they represent so much more. And we want to see these assets mature and develop as part of our community, and we'd like to see more of them engaging with Parliament.